Hello, today's Gymball activities are about spinal mobility and about developing automatic reactions, automatic balance reactions, which is very much about your vestibular system and your proprioceptive system learning to be integrated together and developing those automatic reactions, those firings in the brain that we want to keep you balanced and steady and have good posture. So that's what they're very short, they're very simple activities that you use on the Gymball. So find the Gymball that suits your size. Look at another post to find out what size you should be looking for. And we're going to start with hip movements. So we're going to do some hip movements, some arm movements, and then some feet movements. So our hip movements are simply, if you plant your feet on the floor, you can keep them about shoulder width apart, and you just move from side to side. It gets a bit squeaky. So you're just trying to move from side to side. Keep your head in the same place, keep your head stable, and try and move your spine. So there's a little bit of movement in your spine, and you're keeping balanced. So that's side to side movements. And do those. You can try and test yourself and see how far you can actually go over without falling over. Really lovely activities to practice. Then we have forwards and backwards. This isn't as much as the full rollout that we do sometimes. This is just a little movement. Keep your feet in the same place and then roll backwards. So you can see your spine. That's a little bit more. Extending more that way, and then you roll forward and you get the tilt and you get the C shape, you get the curve and the tilt in your hips here. So we're just looking at that hip and postural spine. Anytime anything hurts, then you just stop. But you can just roll forwards and roll back. So keeping your feet still. And you can try the whole circle. It's like doing a hula hoop. And then do it the other way. You don't have to hold your hands out. You can put your hands on your hips, you can put your hands on your knees, you can do whatever's best for you. But circle round. And again, lovely mobility for the bottom of the spine and for the hips themselves. If you want, you can also put your hands, touch your hands on the ball if you want a little bit of extra stability, or just to get a bit of body awareness as to where you're at as you do those movements there. Now the next ones you can't use your arms because it's all about your arms. So arm movements, you're stretching out just to begin with and then lower. So just checking you can balance. Again, feet firmly planted on the floor, arms out. Take your arms up and down, and then if that's easy, then you can start alternating. Putting one arm up, one arm out, and then down. Swap. One arm up, one arm out, and down. So you can take them both up, take them both down, and a little bit of rotation. You can keep your head forward, or you can take it back. Do different things for the spine. And then you can start challenging yourself. You can do some swimming movements and stay balanced on the ball. So this is all about the balance reactions and doing slightly different things. Feet firmly planted. So just make sure you can do all those with your feet firmly planted. That's basic arm movements. So then for the feet, we want to be doing some lifting, both with the heels and with the toes. If we start with the heel lift, just check you can balance with your heels lifted up. So your toes stay in the same place. Lift those heels up, check you can balance all right, and then you can lower it down. Then we want to lift and then swing your heels in so they touch each other. Stay balanced, gets a bit harder, and then out and then down. And then swing them out the other way, and then in and then down. You can try a heel lift with pivot, so you can lift them up and then swing the same direction, and then down, and then up, swing this way, and then down. Checking you can balance at all times. Then we have the toe lift. same thing. So can you balance just with your heels on the floor? You can put your hands on the ball if that helps. So toes up, toes down, toes up, toes down. You can do it with one foot, one toe up, then down, and then the other foot up, and then down. Again, you can lift them up, bring them in, touch your toes together, and then down. Bring your toes up, swing them out, and then down. And then you can do a pivot on those heels as well. Now you can feel that. I can feel my body really starting to work on that one to make sure that I stay balanced. So swing them back down and then take them to the other side. Keep them up, swing them to the front, and then down. So tiny, tiny little reactions, and that's what we look for when we're working on postural support. If you're not able to sit up well, balancing on a bike, all of these little reactions are really important to be able to build those skills up. So enjoy your Gymball activities, your spinal mobility and automatic balance reactions. And we'll see you again soon. Thanks. Bye.